Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's the first one I ever seen, and to actually get a picture of it. You know, it's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
When did you take the picture?
Sunday.
Sunday. What day was Sunday? 3 p.m. Let's see.
14th.
Okay. And we're at in Dillon there?
Yeah, right there. We were going up to the Irma mine, and there was I seen it, and then I stopped, and there were some people right behind me, a couple from Texas. They stopped, and they were scared to death, and I was too busy trying to dig in my backpack to get the camera out and get a picture of it, you know. And boy, when that thing took off, I didn't know they accelerated that fast. That thing really, but it was huge.
So you took the photo yourself?
Yeah.
And what did it look like, the object?
Well, it's kind of it's long, which looks like it had kind of wings on each side, you know. But this thing was about 200 feet wide.
Oh, really?
And we were about a quarter mile from it, and there's a lot of it was giving off a lot of electrical energy because the hair on your arm and stuff just stood straight up. Didn't make no noise. There's no sound, you know.
Were you driving when you saw it, or?
Yeah, we saw it, and I stopped, and it was just hovering there, you know. And then as soon as I took a picture, and then it wasn't a few seconds after that, it took off, you know.
Did it take off fast?
Oh yeah, it was over Badger Pass in a heartbeat, you know.
Badger Pass, is that close to where that mine was where we went when we took the tour, or where exactly is it?
Yeah, you going out that way, you know, on 287.
Highway 257?
Yeah, 287.
Oh, 287.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, only when we went up there, we went up toward the dam, you know. But if you went out toward Bannock, you know, you go out on 287, go over Badger Pass, and then you go to Bannock, you know, that way, you know.
Okay, so it was close to Badger Pass then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, did you mail it to John or what? The photo
wasn't too far from Argentina, you know.
Yeah. Did you mail the photo to John?
No. What I did was I went down there and I had a terrible time. He give me his email, or you know, Russ did. So I went down to the printing place, and they were having trouble getting through to him, you know, getting this picture to him. And I told him, I said, well, let's try old school and a long shot and see if it works. I give him the printing place's phone number, so he called him up and explained the way his email was. You know, they couldn't get it right, you know. So anyway, the picture went to him, and then she was supposed to send it to you.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen it yet. So do you have printouts of the photos, or what kind of camera did you use to take it?
Well, just took it with a regular XF70 camera.
Is it a digital camera?
No, it's just old school camera.
XF70?
Yeah.
What brand?
Old Polaroid. No.
Polaroid?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd sure like to see the photo.
Well, if you don't get one, you still got Russ's number?
Probably not.
But, yeah, your Russ's number if you want it. It's 34. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see the photo.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Were you alone, or were there people with you, or what?
No, I was by myself, but when I stopped, in this car behind me, this pickup, they stopped, and they were a couple from Texas, you know, and then they come up there to where I was, you know, and like I said, they were scared to death, you know.
So you stopped and took the photo then?
Yeah. Well, we were all watching it, and then I was digging around in my pickup to get the camera on my backpack, you know.
Okay.
And I better hurry and get a picture before, because it'd only be there for not very long, you know.
So
I don't know what we're doing there. It looks like it had beams coming down underneath it or something, you know. I don't know what we're doing there.
Beams? Is that what you said?
kind of light beams coming down underneath it, and maybe it's sucking up on them cows. There's over cow herd,
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
But I don't know what was doing there, but
right.
that thing was huge. Like I said, it was about 200 feet across, 100 feet in the air when I took a picture of it.
Really. Well, yeah, I'd like to see the photo. If I can't get a hold of Joan or Russ, what did the printing place do? Did they try to email it to him? Is that what they did?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he kept getting his deal wrong. It was a Google instead of email,
Yeah. Well,
but he finally got him. He said he was gonna, transfer on to Joan, and she was supposed to transfer to you,
Yeah. Okay. Well, if worse comes to worse, maybe I'll have you try to get it to me.